We got a special guest joining us in the building.
Yes, sir. I was chilling out with him this weekend.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, we can't talk about where we was chilling out, but we was chilling out this weekend.
Okay.
You didn't think I was going to say that on the air,
I
did
didn't think you would say that.
you? Okay. All right.
Jay went back on the dump.
No.
No.
Wow.
No.
Can I guess where it was?
Actually, it seemed like it was the party for signing a new government.
The party for signing a new government.
Yeah, it was like the after
seemed
party.
like-
It seemed like
it
the
wasn't
after
that.
party for signing a new government because
Okay.
everybody came there.
Okay.
Everybody who's part of the new government was there?
Not everybody, but a lot of people
A
came.
lot of people came.
So it was another party.
Oh,
Was
okay.
anybody from the new
Yeah, and then
government
this
there?
guy was here. Then it became a more of a party.
Ah.
So it was crazy.
All right,
yeah,
all right.
we had fun.
So the guy that we're talking about is none other than certified Sampson with us here in the building. What's going on, man?
Morning. First of all, thank you very much for having me.
Yes.
How did you get up this morning?
Really early.
Yeah.
And then went back to sleep.
So you had a
And
rough
then got up again.
weekend.
I had a rough weekend, a busy
I
weekend.
seen you.
Yeah.
Up and down, side and side. I was everywhere trying to do as much as I can
True.
while I'm here. I took a nice little vacation, came in on Friday, staying till Tuesday.
Okay.
So I decided to come to St.Maarten. I saw some nice, lovely videos of the country, and I said, you know what? Let me make a trip here.
You sure you just saw lovely videos of the country or more than that?
I saw a little bit more.
What was in the video? What was in the video?
I must say though, the people are very nice to me as well too. From the drop when I came in the airport, a lot of the folks there didn't expect them to recognize me and know who I was.
Yeah, you thought you could just sneak in and...
I thought I could just come in and
Yeah.
but they were really lovely, really lovely. Since I came in on Friday, it's been a lot, man.
It's been a blast, right?
It's been a blast, honestly.
He's like Tupac. He gets around. He was everywhere. Everywhere I went, he went.
He pop up.
And it wasn't planned.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you here
What an
again.
introduction, though, meeting you at the particular place for the first time. That's an introduction.
That's
Yeah.
what we do in St.Maarten.
I love it though.
You love it?
I love it. If I
Tell
can
me
meet-
you didn't have a good
If
time
I can
Saturday
meet
night.
everybody there, that's
Okay,
that's a
everybody
nice
was there.
place.
You met new
Yeah.
politicians, old politicians. You met
Boy,
everybody.
everybody was there, boy. It was,
Yeah.
It was a nice vibe.
Great vibe.
I went to a club called Lotus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That was my first time there. I love the vibe there.
Okay.
I love how the people party. I realize music, all different types of music you guys listen here, of
That's
course.
St.Maarten.
That's St.Maarten for you.
Yeah, boy. Show each culture, each different genre of music love. I feel like becoming a home for some reason. I only been here for 4 days.
What's her name?
What's up?
What's her name?
Yeah.
You said you feel like at home already, so that got me.
I feel like at home already.
Okay.
What's her name?
Okay.
Oh, you feel like buying a home? You feel like staying?
I feel like staying
You want
a
to
little bit
extend your
longer.
stay or you don't know?
I wish I could. I can't. I have some stuff to do in Trinidad, of course, but
Yeah, McDonald's gotta be back. He gotta be back.
No, Popeyes, right?
Popeyes.
Yeah.
Oh, Popeyes.
Don't get him in trouble.
get him fired.
Samson, we need to talk to you. Here's McDonald's. You're bigging up and
Good accent, man, good accent.
It's Popeyes.
Yeah, Popeyes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have some work to do for them when I get back to Trinidad, but definitely coming back.
Yeah.
I had a brief conversation with the St.Maarten Tourism, so
So Carnival most likely.
of course.
Old tourism or the new
Of
tourism?
course.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not too sure. I just spoke to someone.
Just get it signed. Get it signed
But wait, but
before.
for you, we talk to.
Yeah.
Don't say.
If I talk to the old one, what's
No, it's okay.
All right,
Just get
We gotta wait.
just getting it right regardless.
Okay,
And then
good,
you're
okay,
good.
good.
And then you're good.
But I heard Carnival is in April.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
I experienced a nice little culture across on the French side. I went there yesterday. Experienced some food as well. I went to Lolo's.
The Lolo's.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Oh my god, it's amazing. I'm a food guy. I love food, as you can tell. Right? As you can tell here. But
Right.
I went to Lolo's. I went to a lot of other places. I can't remember, but I can remember.
You can't remember, you just don't want to say the name.
Just go say right.
I'm trying to still figure out where you guys met.
Say that again.
Where did you guys meet?
Say that again.
We met at
that again?
a
Establishment?
at an establishment that was lovely. You know, a lot of dimmed lights.
Okay.
Music playing.
Yes.
People standing, drinks by the bar.
Right. Nice
know,
friend. A lot of ladies, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of ladies. A lot of beautiful ladies as well.
The environment was just titillating, I'm sure.
Titillated.
Did y'all happen to play pool?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a pool table. All right.
That bell, man.
Yeah. All right. So, Sampson, what brings you to St.Maarten, actually?
What brings me to St.Maarten is a vacation. I work a lot in Trinidad. I do comedy skits online, and it's something that I've been doing a lot more regular. I've been doing it 8 years now. I went to England a year ago, and I saw how consistent and hardworking a lot of the creators and creative people was.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what, let me try to adapt that in Trinidad and Tobago. Started doing a video a day. I thought I would have run out of ideas.
Right.
Get some content block. Or life happens, so you know things happens. Family, friends. So I said, you know what? Let me keep going. Let me see where it takes me. I've been doing this video a day for like 7-8 months now.
Wow. Okay.
And surprisingly, you know, the more I do the ideas, is the more it comes. And I just keep working. I launched a business called Certified Scoop in Trinidad. It's an ice cream business.
You brought any for us? No.
Man, I wish, man. I wish I could be here as well too.
You left them all by the other place, huh? Yeah, they're sucking on some scoops right now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I laughing hard.
So
Where in Trinidad is it?
It's available in a lot of supermarkets.
Oh, it's in okay.
Yeah,
It's not a
supermarkets,
standalone. Okay.
schools, and whatnot. So just trying to expand it as much as possible. It's available in Trinidad and Tobago as well. Of course, it's a journey. This is my cameraman, business partner, manager, Rajiv. One of the persons who's been on my team and pushing me a lot. But long story short, I'm working a lot.
You're working a lot.
And with working a lot,
That's a good thing.
you tend to miss life a little, right? The place that I met him was really lively as well too.
Okay,
I
I'm
say.
sure. Okay.
But you miss life. And you miss what life is. And I decided to just take a little bit of time for myself, because recently I got a little panic attack, ended up in the hospital.
Wow.
They say you need to sleep more. 4 hours, 5 hours of sleep, not going to work, young man. Yes, you're young, but you need to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what, I'm going to visit St.Maarten and take a nice little vacation, 5 days, reinvent myself, revitalize myself, probably go a couple other places as well.
Okay. Just be careful, because you might check your bank account after this vacation and catch another panic attack again.
But
my money gone to who?
Hey, boy.
Rosie.
Paris, my money went to Paris.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's lovely here. It's lovely. I was a big food guy, so that was the first thing that drew me across here.
Yeah,
We are
St.Maarten
the
is-
culinary
yeah.
capital of the
Yeah.
country. We are
Yeah.
the culinary capital.
I did zip lining.
Oh, you
right?
did?
And I am afraid of heights, man. And the zip lining was a nice experience.
Yeah.
Reached to the top, looked down, immediately wanted to go back. I didn't want to do it.
Oh, no.
I didn't want to
chickened
do
out?
You wouldn't be the first.
I tried to, but they
Yeah.
wouldn't. They wasn't
coached
allowing me.
Ah.
I took a nice
You
little tequila
appears
shot.
one way down.
I took a nice little tequila shot, and that gave me all the confidence I needed.
Yeah.
Then straight down the zip line.
Okay.
Man, that was an experience. I heard it's the steepest out of
Steepest.
all.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the region, right?
Straight up. Yeah.
Yeah. It was lovely.
Rainforest.
And then I was speaking to someone, haven't went to any of the beaches yet. And I was like, okay, I'll visit a couple. Somebody said at 37. I was like, what?
Yeah, we do.
37 beaches.
Don't think you have enough time.
I
but-
don't think I have enough time,
Yeah.
but of course I'm gonna leave some fun for the next time I come.
Absolutely.
Probably the next couple of months as well too. But here's a lovely place, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Place.
Appreciate
I
it.
feel welcomed, and I love how everybody just they're genuine. I met a lot of kids as well. As I mentioned, I didn't expect anybody to know
To
me.
recognize
Maybe
you,
I
yeah.
one or two, but not to the extent in which it's happening. But I like it.
All right.
I like it.
So when you come down, you bringing Ezekiel with you?
I have to.
You have to, right?
Hey, speaking about kids, the reason I made that character, I had a little cousin, and he'll just tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Had a little pouch. I have a little pouch right now still. So he told me, he's like 5 or 6. He told me I look pregnant now.
Wow.
And he watched me straight in my face and tell me I look pregnant. And it's like how honest kids are. Like they will tell you anything. If you have a mole in the middle of your head, they will tell you you have a big mole in the middle of your head.
Yeah.
If your nose big, they tell you your nose big. And it's like, you know, my little cousin was just honest and brutal. So I said, let me try to create this character and let me see where it goes.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, a lot of people like the character. He does a thing where he say la 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 la, and it's like, when he says that, trouble coming. Something gonna happen. That La La is one of the most mischievous songs he makes.
Right.
I have about like 12 characters. Can't keep track of some of them, but I love comedy. I love making people laugh. Trying to take it to the next level, which is the big screen.
Okay.
So we'd see how that goes. I have a comedy show to do in Canada in a couple
doing
months.
stand-up?
I'm going to do stand-up.
Oh, you're going to do so this will be your first.
Okay.
And I respect it a lot because it's not easy at all. It's not compared to what I do online.
Right.
Online, I could write the scripts, think about it,
Make a mistake, you
make a mistake,
film it over. Yeah.
Right.
Stand up is if you have it or you don't have it. A
Absolutely.
lot of practice, you need to have thick skin. You need to be tough. You need to be able to.
You got
take
the
some
pouch already, so
criticism.
you're almost there.
Yeah. So I am venturing into stand-up comedy. I love Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams.
Don't steal your jokes now. Eh?
I'm just gonna
No.
say.
A lot of the legends that do stand-up comedy, of course.
So you know, what's his name from Toronto, from Trinidad, comedian.
Which one is that?
Jeez,
Joe?
No, very, 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 very popular comedian
If that's the guy who bring me over, I don't know his
based,
name. That's
based in
good.
Canada. All right, just
He
continue.
does a Mother's Day show
I
in
think
Canada. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. A Mother's Day show in May.
Okay.
I heard Russell Peters might be there as well.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So it has a nice lineup there.
Yeah.
First time, but I always like to go into things with of course the best foot forward. Always willing to learn because I feel like that's how you shape the best person.
Yeah.
And that's how you get better by learning and able to adapt to situations. But stand-up comedy, man, I feel like that's my next step. I've been doing skits and comedy online for over 8 years.
Okay.
And
I got someone calling. Maybe they got the answer. Laser, good morning.
Morning, fellas.
What's up?
You mean Russell Peters?
No.
No, not Russell Peters. He's going to be there too, but not Russell Peters. It's a comedian from Trinidad that's based in Toronto, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll get the name though. We'll get the name. All right, man.
Cool.
Take it easy. All right. So before St.Maarten, you also visited some other islands, right? I saw Curacao was on your Instagram.
Yes,
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
visited some other islands. I visited Curacao. Curacao was lovely as well. So I've recently started my Caribbean trip.
Okay.
I would say before I went to like England, Spain, a couple of the countries just to see the scenery and whatnot. But I love my island, man.
Yeah.
I can't take the cold too much, bro. It ain't for me.
Yeah.
It ain't for me.
But
That's
how
why,
did you find out about St.Maarten though?
First of all, the plane by the beach. Secondly, the food.
Oh, so you saw the videos of the planes
I
coming?
saw a
Oh, okay.
lot of videos with the planes, and a lot of people like saying it's a nice experience as well too. Don't go too close, but
Yeah.
I mean it's a nice experience. I saw a lot of the beaches and the nice waters. I saw a lot of the place that I met you. I saw a lot of those, and then of course the hotels and whatnot. So I said, I'm gonna make that my next trip. I decided this probably like 2 weeks ago. Just straight off the blue, straight off the bat, I say, let me take a little vacation.
Yeah.
Let me make some time for myself, and you never know what could come out of it. I did a couple skits so far.
I was just gonna say, even on vacation, you're still doing some skits.
Yeah.
I work all the time, as I say. I don't stop. But what I would say, I try to plan it as good as possible. So I take 2 hours out of the day,
Yeah.
film those skits, post it, and then I can enjoy the rest of the day.
But how long does it take you though? Because you do the different scenes and different skits. So you got to film one. Like, what's the procedure?
So it used to take about 4 or 5 hours
Yeah.
if it's a 1 minute skit. I think people often see a 1 minute skit and think, it only take 10 minutes to do that. Ain't no way. Sometimes it takes a lot of acting, redoing, facial expressions, getting your words right, tone. Now it takes like about an hour, 2 hours, depending on the type of skit it is. So I feel like with time you get better at your craft. So it's not as long as it was before. In the earlys, I used to do longer form content that would take the whole day.
Yeah.
That one was it was a process for sure. But the direction we've been going in for a lot of years now is online and social media and entertainment, and a lot of people have many different outlets to share their creativity, which which of course I'm thankful for social media and people in general for just allowing me to show that and do that. But I love comedy, man. I love making people laugh, and I love to laugh at my situations in life. I have a mom who is extremely disciplined in the way she raised her kids. You can't play at all, man. She'd shout you up anywhere, anytime. If I did something here, she'd be shouting in the background, hey, relax yourself, behave yourself. I know she loves me.
I hope so.
I know she loves me.
I hope so.
True parents will tell you, they will cut your tail because they love you. And I just never
You didn't understand that, right?
Pap, I love you. Pap, I love you. You would go in life later down the road, and you would appreciate the licks that and you'd come back by me and say, Mommy, I thank you for the licks that you gave.
Absolutely.
And guess what? I did that like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Thanks to the cut tail.
Does she see your content that you upload as well?
She says I make her look bad.
Really?
Because I use her real name in my videos.
Oh, Lord.
But it wasn't on purpose at all. It was just, I tend to be an open person. So I tend to try to make the situations I experience in life a joy and show people that not only you go through this, but a lot of other people go through this. It's not that you're alone, you're in a corner. Nah, man, like we all go through the same things or have similarities in what we go through. And now, she's proud. Before she was like, what's this skit thing? Go and do a job, go and work in the bank, go and open up business.
I was on the computer, get off.
Yeah, come off your phone, what you doing?
Right.
I was like, that's my son. I love it, oh God, that's my son. So she loves it right now.
Yeah.
But of course, in between, she says, hey, you make him look bad. People go feel like I beat your tail all the time.
Mom, you did.
She's
Exactly.
She's a lovely person. I love her. I know she's definitely proud of me.
Okay.
And my number one goal is to make sure and, let her have a good life in the remaining of her life. I just believe in that.
Sean Paul,
That is him. And I feel
okay.
really bad that I didn't know the guy who's bringing me over to Canada.
Tell him I said what's up.
I would tell him definitely. Yeah, real good guy, real funny guy.
Real good guy. Sean.
Real funny guy as well. But I'm excited to go across for that journey. Stand-up comedy is for the the tough ones, the ones who can do it.
What was the first video that you said, okay, I got it, it went viral, and I think this is something that I should keep doing?
I was one to just do videos, Yes, numbers is important, it's absolutely important, but sometimes I get caught up in the numbers. You tend to get the fright of, okay, could the next video be as big as the other one? But to answer your question, I would say it had a video I did like 5-6 years ago. It's called FaceTiming with B.
Okay.
It's a hard video to describe. It's someone I was FaceTiming and she had particular characteristics that wasn't for a video call, apparently.
Okay.
And that did like 3.6 million.
Wow.
At that time, I was on Facebook. Didn't expand to Instagram and other apps. And then from there, it picked up, did it a lot more. And as of recently, I mentioned I started the video a day on social media. I'm seeing a lot of them reaching a lot of people, a lot of Caribbean islands as well. So that is why I said it's a good thing for sure to experience the Caribbean, go to the different islands. I'm definitely planning a comedy show. I hope I get to do a comedy show here.
Okay.
So I'm in the planning of that. But a lot of the videos, I would say, reach people.
Yeah.
I just like to focus on the creation part of it. That's the important part. The creation, the making sure, and you just keep turning the wheel and make sure you keep sticking to what the process is, which is getting the content out.
So people want to know, because you for all these creative people on Instagram and stuff like that, do you get a check from Instagram for all the views?
A check?
Like money?
I get a
Money, monetary? Because some people wonder, like,
There's many different ways to monetize social media, monetize content creation. I work for 3 corporate brands in Trinidad. One being Popeyes, another being SM Jalil, and another being Gopal and Company.
Gopal and Company?
Gopal and Company.
Oh, they said Gopal. Gopal and Company. Okay. What's Gopal? Gopal is like if you get hard, and then
that'd be a good company. To work with as well. But Gopal and Company, and of course Certified Scoop, live shows, weddings, hosting, bookings. to answer your
But
question.
Instagram for stuff like with YouTube. If you
YouTube I get paid from.
Right.
Okay.
Instagram,
not as
Not
just
really.
love. It's just love.
just loving what you do
Yeah.
on your own to
Yeah,
post.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I
But
got
that helps you push the brand more. So
Absolutely.
people, yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I don't ever feel like I made it. I don't ever feel, like all these followers, I'm different. Nah, I just try to keep to what I do. As I say, I have a strong spiritual mom, religious mom, so it's like the same way things come is the same way things
yeah.
go. Remain humble, remain genuine, stick to your path, keep trying to improve and grow. And that's about it, I don't want to be cliche, but honestly, man, my mom don't play about it.
Yeah.
So what's your Instagram for those who are listening?
Certified Sampson on Instagram, on TikTok, on
Underscore.
YouTube, and on Facebook. I am Jamel Sampson.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
Which platform would you say is your favorite? I mean, you just upload, but which one would you say,
I would say, as shocking as this is, TikTok.
TikTok?
Yeah,
Really?
I didn't like the app at first. I was like, this TikTok thing is, my manager said, jump on the app, post your videos that you usually do to other platforms there. And TikTok, I've grown a lot. I think I'm like 800 and something thousand thus far followers on TikTok. And I feel like a lot of the people that I've met on the island said, I saw you on TikTok. I saw you on TikTok. I saw you on TikTok. So not Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, but that app definitely changed the trajectory of where I was going. About 8 months ago, it just changed everything.
8 months ago. Wow.
Yeah, 8 months ago, everything changed. So, I just love doing the content. I love the creation of it, and I like to spread the Caribbean culture as well. So I feel like, a little bit more work and I could dive into a lot more things.
All right. You already filmed the episode for today already? Not yet.
Not yet.
Can we get a behind the scenes?
This is the episode.
This is the episode. Okay. All right.
Essentially, I have a lot of ideas that I work with. I know with Caribbean people in general, when they go to hotels and they leave in the little bottle of shampoo and soap.
Oh, of course. You got to go. Yeah.
They take it.
That's my pit for it. So why
I
not?
might do a skit with that.
Okay.
I'm not too sure. I like to do real things. I like to do things that people can relate to.
Yeah.
People experience.
I
People
love the
been through.
breakfast one.
Yeah, the breakfast.
Yeah, I long. I'm like, that is so true. We go to all inclusive.
Yep.
Take
We
everything,
try
yeah.
to eat
Everything.
Everything.
We try to get our money's worth.
And that's what I try to do.
Yeah, that was
Of
hilarious.
course.
I'm gonna sit here and watch you eat all this. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh, I was like,
Yo,
classic.
that's real story.
Classic.
My mom, we have some food in Trinidad that, of course, we have delicious food, but we have some that the parents cook. Karaili. Karaili is a bitter fruit.
Right.
So Karaili with rice and dal. Man, I don't like that
You don't like it at all.
My mom used to make that. That's one of the food like your mom or parents will make. It's like, oh gosh, that again.
Yeah.
And she would sit and watch
Watch you
me
eat
every single bite. So that is where I sort of get most of my inspiration
Okay.
from. As you can tell, I talk about my mom a lot. Dad.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I don't find him.
Good stuff.
All right.
man.
What about personal life when it comes to relationships and all that stuff? You have yeah.
I have a girlfriend of 2.5 years. She supports me a lot. I would say the business that
Let
I
me say 2.5 weeks. I got
start doing the check and say, okay, when did I meet him? And okay.
Next.
But 2.5 years, and she supports me a lot with the business that I have. Certified Scoop. She does all the graphic work for it. She designed the packs that I have.
She does the accounting.
She does the accounting. Absolutely.
Get that.
Absolutely.
One for you, two for me.
Yeah.
All right.
I got your credit card receipt. What is this red? Can you explain this? Yes, baby. I went to buy a pack.
I want a jewel for you there.
I went to buy a pack of some jewelry.
Jewelry, yes.
I want some jewelry for you there.
Yes.
But she supports me a lot. She supports me a lot with the business and with what I do. Of course, in Trinidad is like places I go. I can't really get to enjoy it as much as I would like to because a lot of people.
Right.
Yeah. But I appreciate that part of it. I'm not saying I'm ungrateful for that part. I appreciate that part, and she's one to be understanding of that as well too.
Right. Is any of the characters based on her?
She is a character in the video, so if I'd like to do a video with her, I just bring
You
her
just
in the
bring her
video.
in,
Yeah.
okay.
I just tend to do mom, grandmother, Ezekiel, myself, my dad. I like family-based content because I feel like,
We all
miss
can
it.
relate to that.
Yeah, we all been through something. We all experience.
Caribbean. We all
Come on.
No matter what island we're from.
Come on.
We can all relate to that as Caribbean
To
people.
something at least.
And the fact that you've been doing this for so long, and I mean, I'm sure you do have some days that you have like a writer's block, but for you to be
Yes.
so consistent after all this time and still coming out with content, it's
So what I
amazing.
do, I write ideas every day. Not, if I have 100 ideas, I'm still gonna get 101.
Okay.
You put it in your phone, you jot it down on your phone?
Absolutely. So what that does to me, it gives me a head start if I get what you just explained there, which is writer's block, because it does happen. So when I do get the writer's block and I can't come up with anything, I go to the list of 100 ideas,
Okay.
film one, check that off. The next day, hopefully, I'm back stronger where I can create an idea to fill that gap. So what I like to go by is consistency.
Yeah.
And I feel like consistency eventually pays off. And adapted that a while ago, and I realized that it's been taking me to different aspects of social media. So
Are you ever pressured to bring out a video per day? Because let's say if your schedule is so busy, I didn't get a chance to film anything or write anything, but the people are waiting for a video.
Yeah. So that's the thing with social media. You give a lot, people would expect
You
a lot.
spoil them.
I spoil them.
Yeah.
So when I launched Certified Scoop, I had to get some drivers. I couldn't drive manual, so I had to learn how to drive manual abruptly because one of the drivers couldn't make it. So I was on the road trying to get it to some of the supermarkets that wanted it. I'm a firm believer, just get the job done at the end of the day. And time was ticking. I had a video to do. I was like, what am I going to do today? Time ticking. I had to drop these stuff to the supermarkets. I end up doing a video on the truck. I just came up with an idea on the truck, sharing my experience of how I started learning to drive manual.
Okay.
Burn the clutch. Burn the clutch, everything. Miss gears. All kind of madness happen driving manual. But
I use that as the
I
content.
decided to make life a part of the content, and once I started doing that, I realized a lot of the ideas was a lot more simple to execute.
And do you do the editing yourself, or you have a team behind
Everything,
that?
no.
Everything.
This phone in my pocket here.
Okay.
I do everything with it.
Right.
Do have a team. I don't really write down ideas. What I do, write down the
So you do all the editing on your phone?
everything by myself. Every single thing.
So each scene you do, each character you do, and then you chop it up by yourself.
Chop it up by myself. As I say, the more you do something, is the better you get at it. 8 years is not a little bit. When kids who finish school say, I used to look at you when I was in standard 1, I feel really old, but it's with time you get to shape that diamond. And I'm gonna stop using that word.
Yeah, right. So,
What a weekend!
you get to mold that clay.
You get to mold that clay. And it puts you in a better position.
Hey,
Yeah.
you just using these words, boys.
What a weekend!
Strike two. Hey, baseball as well, man. I tried that, boy. Thought it was like cricket.
Okay.
Ain't no way. That's a lot more difficult than cricket. I feel a little bit of tightness in my waist and stop swinging. Miss like 7, 8 throws in a row.
Wow.
I was like, you know what? Let me throw the ball. Throw the ball wrong. I started bowling like a cricketer.
Nope.
That's like ain't no way. But I love the experience in the country thus far. Definitely coming back with definitely recommended. Trying to compile a little clip.
Okay,
so I can
good.
show people what St.Maarten has, who probably not too sure about it as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Any other Caribbean islands that you want to tour or at least visit?
Barbados, I did a video on Bajan accents are the hardest to understand.
Oh, yes, it is.
The only thing I understand is cheese on bread, and I think a nice bread and cheese together, slap it and eat it, but it's a expression.
Right.
So I did a video on that. I got a little bit of mixed signals.
Okay.
Some people say, hey, we accent not that hard to understand. Some people say, yes, you're absolutely right, because they speak extremely quickly. Love the Bajan family, so I'm definitely gonna go there this year.
Okay.
I want to travel to Guyana as well. A lot of people across there look at my content. Yeah, so all the islands, man.
Yeah.
But on the short list, Barbados and Guyana.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. Certified Sampson here with us. Super duper morning show during the wrap up. Great to have you here, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for accepting you could have said no, you're on vacation. But you accepted the invitation.
Say no, nah, man. I love these type of things.
Yeah.
I love learning. I love experiencing different things, meeting different people.
Yeah.
and you never know where it could take you.
Yeah, shout out to my meme mom, Vanessa. She was the one who told me that you're here.
Wow.
She's like, hey, check out this guy. She sends me memes, so I call her my meme mom.
Meme mom.
My meme mom.
My mom don't know what a meme is. I can't explain that. So she's like, no, she don't know what
she's like, I don't know if you know who this guy is, but you should check him out. He's here in St.Maarten. She sent me the link. I was like, of course I know who this is.
Wow.
So I reached out to you. He answered within like 5 minutes, and he's here. Made the link.
It was just like that. It was quick like that.
Yeah.
Apologies for reaching late as well.
That's fine, man. It's island time, man. You're actually on time.
That little
Caribbean people time. You're on time.
Exactly.
That's it, man.
Yeah, man.
But lovely to be here, and thank you very much for having me. Of course, I expect on growing my content to the extent where I can come back to St.Maarten, do a comedy show. As I say, laughter is a good thing for you and for your soul. So the more comedians we have, the more skit makers we have, the easier life could possibly get, because we know how life gets sometimes.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. We're going to get into some politics now. We don't want to bore you and we don't want to keep you too long. So what we could do, G, if you want to take a quick break, maybe we could get some liners from him and stuff. And then when we come back, we're going to talk about, especially, I know everybody's waiting.
The two-seaters.
That's right. The 2x4 government, they're calling them right now. So keep it locked right here to Laser 101 station with the attitude.